The Margin magazine and ITWeb, in association with Axis, Dell EMC and Microsoft, ran their first annual channel survey during August 2018. This comprehensive survey aims to look beyond simply ranking key channel players. Its objective is to track the key trends and issues facing the local channel ecosystem, with input from 400 respondents from the leading vendor, distributor and frontline players, such as resellers and systems integrators. The Margin survey provides an important benchmark for future studies. The results offer a unique perspective on how the local channel is dealing with the major global technology trends and how the successful companies are positioning themselves for the future. The highlights were revealed at a prestigious event, the Margin Channel Survey Banquet 2018, on 30 August at Ananda Club.
Good evening to everybody. We certainly are in a very challenging environment in the country at the moment, and I think in fact, globally, when you look at the results of the Margin Channel Survey 2018, it's going to be quite interesting. The first slide is just talking about the respondents. The vendors make up 13% who responded to this particular survey, distributors 11%, 31% of frontline resellers, 17% the system integrators and the ISVs, as you can see there, 3%, and 26% are the frontline managed service providers. So there's quite a diverse range of people that have been surveyed for this particular survey. Both vendors and frontline are concerned with pricing, but distributors are focused on the roadmap and the market focus. Diversity and transformation in the channel. 24% are saying that the wider channel is doing its bit. 33%, and it kind of varies. If you see the skew in the middle, you'll see that there's vendors, there's distributors, there's frontline, are saying that we as a company are doing our bit, and it's a broader issue than the channel can deal with. 6% saying that we as a company are not doing enough, and the wider channel is not doing enough, 6%. So what this is saying to me is that most of the respondents are saying that there is diversity, there is transformation happening in your industry, and people are happy with it, that doing the bit. But I want you to take a look around this particular room, and there's no criticism to the next panel that's coming up, but the next panel is made up of just males, and look at your tables and ask yourself, is there really diversity and transformation in your industries? And there's no criticism, right? Because I think that every sector in this country will see something like this. And I think people are aware of it, and I think that people are making a conscious effort to transform and diversify. But it is a challenge, right? And I think we need to be realistic with what we're seeing in these charts and what is actually happening at the coalface. The focus today versus what we're expecting in the next 5 years. This year, when it comes to the hardware side, 72% of you said there's a strong focus on hardware, but in the next 5 years, 53% say that there's going to be less of a focus on hardware, and I think that's really got to do with a lot of people migrating to the cloud, using a host of different services, and also the landscape changing quite dramatically. The interesting one here is software. 2018, 81% have responded saying that the focus of software is going to be very strong this year. It's going to slow down over the next 5 years, and services are the ones that are going to grow in the next 5 years. When you look at the outlook for 2018 and 2019, 63% are quite positive. 76% of you are concerned about the market demand. You're concerned about economic growth. The biggest threat to everyone in this room is the South African demand and the economic growth. Look how high this is. Amongst all the other things that have been asked in this particular survey, 46% of you saying that you're really, really worried about the demand and the economic growth. Are vendors' programs fully adjusted to the dynamics of incentivizing partners to sell cloud? A few fully adjusted, most have work to do, 61%. Have you moved to annuity income? 50% say that to some extent they have. 23% say yes, and 27% said no. But the interesting one is, of those who made the shift, what percentage of income is annuity? So under 10% was 23%. And look how the graph skews towards the middle, 10 to 25% in the 26% bracket, and 28% have 26 to 50%, and 17% 51 to 75, and then it goes down to 75 and up is 6%. Digital transformation. Where is the channel lagging? Front end, sales, marketing, and customer experience, 49%. 37% said back end, logistics and accounting. Suitable business models, 54%. Tech focus, the cloud taking up 71%. That's the margin survey. It's going to be up on the margin, right? And you know what? You know what's great about this survey, guys? It really gives, it's a fantastic guideline. And I want you to put a huge round of applause for the team at the margin and the guys at IT Web that have put this channel survey together. I think the results are really interesting. And, it gives us a guideline. It really paints the reality in which we are in our industry. So please put your hands together for them.